Hi, and welcome to another analysis video. Today I would love to dive into what the singer does technically, and I'm gonna do Rammstein's Engel. Let's get started. Okay, let me just comment on the way he uses his voice. He starts out with more of a speaking voice. It's very low in his range. The way he makes it intense, because it's not soft. He's really, really close to the mic, and he's not actually loud, but he's very intense, and he does that. I always tell this to my students. Use your entire body. You don't just sing here. Your voice doesn't just sit here. Well, this is where the sound waves are created, but your air and your breath comes from below. So what you need to do, I want to be more intense. I want to be intense. See how your breath can give a lot of intensity instead of, I want to be not so intense. I want to not so be so intense. I want to be intense. Just that breath and controlling that, it makes it intense, and he uses that. Low voice here. Okay, let me talk about his low voice here. He's at the very bottom of his range, and let me explain how to do this. I'm not a low bass, but I know how to do this. This is really difficult. Basically, when you sing at the lowest low point of your voice, of your range, you need to get your vocal cords to their very most thickened, short stage. That also means that this gap between them where the air flows through gets wider. So here is this dilemma. If you just push a little bit too much air, the vocal cords, it's just going to flip over, or no air is going to come out because you are putting too much pressure on the vocal cords, and so they're not going to have this slow vibration. As soon as you just, that air is too fast, too dense, it's not going to work out. So singing this low, you constantly have to have some amount of subglottal pressure, but you have to walk this fine line of still having air, a very even breath stream, but keeping those vocal cords just tense enough to where those muscles are engaged, to where there is still vibration. They do need to come together. As soon as you're not putting them together and those muscles don't have enough tension, it's like nothing coming out. So it's this very fine line. This is a really hard place to be in this very low, and it almost feels like you're holding your breath. It's like, I mean, he's not even breathy. I'm not a low bass, but it's really hard to do this. So low. Let's talk about this. He creates intensity by having the onset not very direct. It's not Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein, but it's Gott weiß. And then on the sein, on the last pitch, he darkens a little bit. His larynx lowers just a bit, which is totally okay, in order to darken the color a bit. He could totally, the guy is a pretty good singer. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. That's not what we want here. We want that authority. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Sein. It's almost like R. You want that intensity. Bring mir die Engel. Sie leben mitten im Sonnenschein. Getrennt von uns unendlich weit. See, just by him, he creates a lot of authority. Getrennt von uns. Getrennt von uns unendlich weit. Weit. He does this lower larynx very, very wide down here. Getrennt von uns. That intensity is kept up although he's not loud at all. He's not loud. And you know what this creates? It draws you in. If he just were to blurt it out, it would be like, you know, you'd be like, okay, whatever. But it makes you wanna come closer, and it's almost like you're hypnotized. I mean, this song to me, it's just almost hypnotizing. Ganz fest. See how singing isn't just about pitch, it's about creating a color where you can tell the story. Again, it's the very low end of his voice. And nobody can sing that like him.
Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Wenn die Wolken schlafen gehen.
And you hear how in the arrangement he has like a chorus behind him, female voices? That is really interesting. It gives it's high. It's actually 2 octaves above what he does. Selbst wenn die Wolken schlafen gehen. Very perfect intonation. It supports what he does. It really supports it. And it has those brighter frequencies. I think without those brighter frequencies and those higher ones and the female voices, it wouldn't be as balanced. And it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost sarcastic. He has this very dark, gloomy intensity. And then come these almost sweet voices in the background. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments what other singers you would like me to analyze. I think it's very much fun to kind of just see how do they do what they do? What do they do to create the sound that makes it so amazing? Give the video a thumbs up if you would like to see more analyses, and check out my website masteryourvoice.tv for free resources to take your singing skills to the next level. You can also check out my book on Amazon. It's called Master Your Voice, and also you can join my free Facebook group Master Your Voice to continue the conversation there with other singers from all over the world. Thanks for watching. Until next time, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.